The absolute number of black men enrolled at historically black colleges and universities is the lowest it's been since 1976. That's according to recent analysis from the American Institute for Boys and Men, which crunched data from the Department of Education. In fact, black men now currently account for only 26% of the students at HBCUs. Back in 1976, that figure was 38%.
Something that's not talked about nearly enough is the current status of black men. If you talk to most people, they are more than likely aware of where the black man ranks amongst all men. And they know that overall we're trending pretty low at the moment. But what I don't think a lot of people are aware of is the fact that even in comparison to where our women are, a lot of black men have even fallen behind black women. And truth be told, that's not true for hardly any other group. There aren't too many groups out there, if any other groups out there, where the men are behind the women. And one stat that shows that and just throws that in your face is enrollment in HBCUs. Black male enrollment in HBCUs has dropped. And it's good to see this being addressed. And so Morgan State University forms a task force to address the decline in black male enrollment. I'm just going to read some of the press release here. It says the State of the Black Male Enrollment Initiative will investigate the university's 14% decrease in critical student population and recommend solutions to reverse the trend. So it seems as if at Morgan State specifically, the enrollment of black men has decreased by 14%. And that's believable because black male enrollment in HBCUs overall has been decreasing. So it's not surprising that it's decreasing at Morgan State because overall it has decreased. So it says, in response to the alarming decline in black male enrollment at Morgan State University, Maryland's largest historically black college or university, and one of the nation's fastest rising research institutions, the president has announced the formation of the Presidential Task Force on the State of the Black Male Enrollment at Morgan. This initiative will examine the underlying causes of declining enrollment and retention of black males in higher education while developing actionable solutions to reverse the trend at Morgan and possibly across HBCUs nationwide. I hope it does have that impact because, once again, black male enrollment overall has decreased at HBCUs. There's a lot of different reasons why black men are falling behind. And you see younger black men gravitating to all sorts of kinds of other things, whether it be, podcast bros and red pill content or different political movements and all different kinds of things. Retreating online, and they were talking about a rise in AI relationships. It's a lot going on. And so it's good to see that somebody is addressing it. The formation of the task force follows the recent release of data from the American Institute of Boys and Men, which highlights a 25% drop in black male enrollment at HBCUs since 2010. A rate exceeding the 22% decline seen across all U.S. higher education institutions. So that's what I was talking about. There's a decline in black male enrollment in HBCUs overall, a 25% drop. So 1/4 of all HBCUs. That's a large number. 1/4, that's a lot. While Morgan has continued to set record-breaking total enrollment figures, becoming the nation's third largest HBCU this fall, its percentage of black males has decreased from 43% in 2015 to 37% in the fall of 2024. That's also very alarming. They have grown in size to become the nation's third largest HBCU. And even while they've grown exponentially, even with all that growth, the black male enrollment number is still decreasing. I don't think we really understand the dire straits that a lot of young black men are in right now. But it's a lot of young brothers lost and struggling. We got to figure out a way to get them back on track. We really got to figure out what we're going to do. And so hopefully this can come up with some answers and some insights, and some other people and institutions and programs can copy it, because we really have to get young black men back on track. The task force charge would include examining socioeconomic and cultural factors influencing black male college enrollment, identify best practices and successful intervention models, evaluate the student experience of black males at Morgan to enhance support and structures, and provide a comprehensive set of recommendations to strengthen retention and graduation rates, because that's another component. I even saw this when I was in college. A lot of guys that you saw that come in that August for that first fall semester, freshman year, you saw quite a few that weren't there for that second semester, for that spring semester, not even making it through freshman year. And then sophomore year came around, you saw even more people that just didn't make it back for year two. And so we really have to figure out how we can better help young black men reach their full potential. And so I hope this produces some fruit, and I'll be on the lookout for it.